Oh, hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're back from a much-needed vacation with the family. A little time in the sun, a little fun. Never get to go on vacations. This is the first legitimate out-of-state vacation that I've taken since I got married a decade ago. And then before that, it was probably, I don't even know. I think I was maybe in my teens. No, I think I was like 21. Went to Florida, so a long time ago. How's everybody doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Lots of people in the chat. Over 120 people here already. 100 people before the stream even started. Wow, I've got so many things to talk about, so many stories. We'll be getting into the baseball cards pretty soon, but if you want to hear a little talk about the vacay, now is the time. If you want to skip that, if you're watching this afterwards, give me about 10 minutes to address some fun times, tell you about where I went, how it all went. So the plan was to go to Florida, and I had like my whole family, immediate family, different parts of it where it was all meeting down there at the same time. And it's impossible to get things organized between multiple spring breaks and time off. The kids had different spring breaks and everything. So it wasn't our spring break. We just happened to have like the Monday off. So I figured we could leave a couple days early. Anyway, my sister just got married, and her husband are living the RV life. So they're just kind of, they can do their jobs from their RV. So they're going all over the country and just living the dream before they have kids. They just got married, went to Florida for their honeymoon, and my brother and his family were going to head down there at the same time. My mom and dad, same thing. They were going to take off, head down there. My brother's wife's parents were going to head down there, and it was just big old hootenanny. We ended up going to Universal Studios in Florida, and we stayed at Cabana Bay, which is kind of like a value resort. Not quite the bottom value, but the one above that. It was nice. I picked it because of the pool. They had a couple of really sweet pools, and my daughter absolutely loves swimming. So it was kind of about the water park. Avalanche Bay. I think it was called Avalanche Bay. Yeah, or no, Volcano Bay. I always get those two confused. Volcano Bay it's got to be one of the best, if not the best water park in the world. Incredible, gorgeous weather. Like 80 degrees the whole time. One day got down to like 73. Boo-hoo. It was fine. It was like perfect for a day in the park. But the Wednesday we got there, it was right before the busy season started. So we went to Animal Kingdom at Disney, and it was, I kind of not regret, but we pushed it because the flight didn't get in till like noon. And so we didn't have a whole day at Animal Kingdom, but wanted my daughter to experience that place. And I'll tell you, man, I've been to Disney. When I was younger, we used to go all the time. My family's from Florida originally. So I've been to Disney multiple times, hit it up over and over throughout the years, but I haven't been there since I was like 20-something, 21 maybe. And the Avatar world that they made at Animal Kingdom is unbelievably awesome. Like jaw-dropping beauty, inspirational. And, they had a few rides there. We didn't get to do everything. It was the whole process of trying to coordinate between like 4 families is not the best. But, we made it work for that first day. And then we hit up Universal. They have 3 parks there. It's Universal, Islands of Adventure, and Volcano Bay. In my opinion, way better than Disney World. It's amazing. The Harry Potter, if you like Harry Potter or ever read it or ever watched a movie or appreciate like architecture, engineering, it's unbelievable. Just like the whole time you're like, oh my, it was crazy. The rides were awesome. My favorite ride was the Velocicoaster. I've ridden like Cedar Point's kind of nearby in Ohio, so I've ridden tons of roller coasters. Some of the best in the world are at Cedar Point. It used to be the Magnum was like the best thing, and then the Millennium Force was the best thing, and then they had the Top Thrill Dragster, which was the highest, fastest, steepest, and then the Maverick, and now they've even got some that I don't even know, Steel something. But I've ridden all that stuff, but the Velocicoaster, oh my, that thing is just an incredible rush and amazing in every way. Intense. I was like, after we got off, my dad, myself, and my brother all went on it, and we let the wives and the girls go do their own thing for a while because it was about an hour wait. I can still feel it. Just so intense, man. I was like, we were all shaking and our legs were like weak afterwards, and we've ridden everything. It was insane. If you like roller coasters, the Velocicoaster is the sweetest thing I've ever been on. But like the queue line, so I would recommend getting a fast pass or the lightning pass, whatever they call it. We didn't get that because, I don't know, we had several days there, so we figured we could get it all in. We had 4 days, so we spent 3 days basically at the parks and could not even get everything in. We probably got like maybe 2/3, maybe a little over half. I don't know. But get the fast pass if you go, especially in a busy season. It's totally worth it. At least I saw people flying by me as I'm waiting in line. But I like the 3D, 4D, they call it, rides. Transformers was amazing. Even Spider-Man was really cool, 3D stuff. Hagrid's ride at Harry Potter World was awesome. You get to get in there an hour early, and everybody just gets in line for Hagrid's ride because it's so fun. My daughter wanted to ride it twice. We 2 days in a row, we got there early. 2 hours in line. There was a lot of waiting in line. Exhaustion. I got back and just exhausted. My daughter's all red. We're all red, just, burnt to a crisp. And we get back and here's an ice storm right when we get back. And it is a little depressing. It's quite depressing coming back from 80 degrees in Paradise to Michigan. Everything's gray, dead, cold, frozen, poor, like ugly. Everything is just but I guess I'll get used to it again. I want to get out of Dodge and go live in Florida. I've wanted to for a long time. And, maybe now the wife maybe she'll see, because she's only been to Florida once, just like quick in and out. And then now she sees how awesome it is there. And maybe we can convince her to go. Yeah, I want to go. I want to go back. Hey, what's up, Chuck? Yeah, we only went to Disney for 1 day, but we went to Universal Studios, and it's much better than Disney World. It's so clean. It gave me a good perspective on humanity, because you are shoulder to shoulder with tens of thousands of people, if not more. And I get it. You're at a vacation destination, so people are happy, but so clean and nice and courteous, and it's just like the roads there are so pristine. There's no trash. There's no filth. It's just everything is awesome. And then coming back home, and it's like, if anybody says Detroit is awesome, from here on out, I'm going to go, oh yeah, just head on down to Orlando and then tell me Detroit's awesome. You won't even be able to get those words out of your mouth. But anyway, I'll always be a Tigers fan. Are you guys ready? 259. I summed that up real quick. So many. Jay Chuck, you worked at Epcot? Yeah, we got Voodoo Donuts. My daughter got a donut. We didn't do Voodoo Donuts, but we did Margaritaville, which I love. I go to Margaritaville every time I go to Vegas. For some reason, I just love that place. I think it's the nachos and the atmosphere, and I don't know. And we went to Bubba Gump's, and we hit up a bunch of different places. Everything's expensive, but I don't think Universal's as expensive as Disney. Paying $5.50 for a water is frustrating when it's 80-something degrees out. And, there's a lot of expensive things, but honestly, not that bad. To get like a burger or whatever, it's not really that much more expensive than you're used to. However, at Disney, it seems to be a little more expensive just from, walking around. It's been a while since I was at the whole Disney experience. Like I said, we just went to Animal Kingdom, but I'm a nacho guy. And Volcano, Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville has an insane nacho. I couldn't, my wife and I split it, and I'm an eater. Like, I just destroyed a nacho burrito challenge and won a t-shirt, and we couldn't even get through the whole, I got through 3/4 of it. And I was trying real hard, but we got a lot of these souvenir cups, and Volcano Bay is amazing. So amazing. Just everything about it. I could go on and on and on. Universal needs some updates. Simpsons World is kind of pointless. I enjoyed Simpsons World, but yeah, it is out of date. But I love The Simpsons, so I actually like the ride too. It wasn't the best ride. It's old. The E.T. ride has definitely got to go. But they've cleared out a lot of the old stuff. I went to Universal 20-something years ago, 30 years ago maybe. I don't know. It's been it was in the 90s. And they still have a couple of the same things, but most of that is gone. And it's kind of updated with the new stuff. But Harry Potter, all the Harry Potter stuff, they must have spent $1 billion on it. It's insane. It's awesome. And it was so packed you couldn't even hardly move. But somehow I don't know, 20,000 people shoulder to shoulder somehow can find a way to navigate through there without touching each other. I know it's like an American personal space thing where we don't like to touch each other when we're walking, but you can just be shoulder to shoulder with 1 million people and nobody's touching each other. And if you do, it's just like, oop, and, you give them another inch. Somehow we can perceive that area around us and not touch a stranger. It's amazing. But let's get into ripping, because I haven't opened any cards in over a week. I wanted to. I had plans of hitting up a card shop on the way from the airport on day one, but it was too much. Couldn't do it. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Display cap. Here we go. Oh, I think I got it. Oh yeah. Okay, here's the teams. Let's mix them up 5 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Dodgers on top. I'm getting super excited about baseball, you guys. I got a lot to talk about with baseball, with cards, with everything. We've got so much to catch up on. Calm down. I missed you guys. A lot of people hitting me up while I was gone, wondering where I was. I even though I said right in the last stream, but I get it. Okay, we're going to roll these dice. 8. And we begin. There's round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the final round, 8. Let's slap them on down. Like so. A to Z. Here's your teams. Diamondbacks, Sean M. Braves, Jeffrey T. Orioles, Matthew B. Red Sox, Julia M. Cubs, Timothy W. White Sox, Jeff S. Reds, Garrett D. Guardians, Ashton L. Rockies, John S. Tigers, Brad M. Astros, Logan M. Royals, Alex M. Angels, Brian G. Dodgers, Jonathan H. Marlins, Richard P. Brewers, Kevin O. Twins, Brock D. Mets, James H. Yankees, Mike N. Athletics, Neil P. Phillies, Luke L. Pirates, Hector S. Padres, Andrew W. Giants, Steve Y. Mariners, Nick M. Cardinals, Tyler O'Leary, Rays, Jabber A. Rangers, Anthony M. Blue Jays, Richard A. and Nationals, Ryan G. Good luck, everybody. Drop you a little link, and then we'll get to ripping. It's like riding a bike. Just like so. Gino says the Velocicoaster is awesome. Welcome back, bro. Thank you. I think I missed a super chat too. Let me scroll on back. Captain Chris with a 5 says, I was getting used to the handlebars. Looking forward to the break. Hope all is well. All is well. I had to shave to go down there. I didn't want a big, nasty mustache getting in the way. Gino, thanks for joining up. For 4 months. 4 months. Unbelievable. And I was wearing my Michigan hat. The OSU reminded me. I was wearing my Michigan hat the whole time, and I got a lot of Go Blues. A lot of them. Lots of Michiganders down there. Lots of Michigan fans down there. It's the place where people from Michigan go when they realize how horrendous our weather is here. They just go to Florida. They're like, what are we doing in Michigan? Shall we begin? Haven't opened any of this yet. I only watched one box get open. I watched Brett open a jumbo box, and it looks awesome. I'm getting tingles. I'm so excited to get into this. I know it's like I'm a week behind, but can you all get in my shoes and pretend like you haven't seen it opened yet, and we can enjoy it together? We got a couple hobbies. I've heard the stories. I've heard that jumbos are the way to go. I've heard that retail is caca. But guess what? I think I'm going to open up a case of all the different retail formats just for Chicago griggles. You know what I'm talking about. I just want to see with my own 2 eyes. I know what the odds say. I know the odds say the blasters are trash. But I'm going to have to rip a case of them. If that's okay with you guys. Would you like to see me get burned hard? I already got burned for a week, and now I'm ready to get burned again when my blasters come in. You're ripping a blaster right now. Okay. Wow, these are shiny. Really, really shiny. I like them. Kyle Stowers, Alex Bregman, and Taryn Vavra. Favre? Is it like Favre? Sorry if I missed a bunch of chats. I don't, you know how it is. Trying to. Okay, we got Brett Beatty right off the bat. And now that I see it with my own eyes, I do like the design with the face down there. And I like the big, colorful logo. I'm liking the three quarters photography. We're going to kind of take it a little easy in this first box because I just got to see everything. I want to experience everything. And then once we get into, basically past this first box, we can start kind of quick ripping. Tim says, bought one hobby and pulled the red ice Adley to $199. Okay. All right, Nolan Gorman. Yeah, I'm digging the three, that's my style, the 3/4 poses. Suzuki. The strangest thing about opening Series 1 every year, for me at least, is seeing the guys that we just saw as rookies not have that RC next to them. And it's kind of tough to get over for a minute, like understanding that we've moved on and that those cards that we coveted so much and collected so much are no longer that as collectible. Now, if you got a cup card, it is to an extent, not as, but to an extent. Moreno. Okay. Sawinski. We got 2 breaks today, guys. Kind of easing our way back in. Well, maybe not tomorrow, but I'm going to try to get this stuff. The reason why we're doing breaks a little bit sooner, a little bit earlier in the day, is because I want to try to get these processed and get them out tomorrow. If I can get them both if I can get them both done tonight I'll stay up as late as it takes. It's probably going to take till like 4 a.m. But if I can get it done, maybe we can do a couple more tomorrow. Cause I want to try to service the needs of the slammers. Everybody wants to get in on the breaks. And tomorrow we're going to step it up a notch. So if you didn't get in on a break today and you wanted to get in, just send me a DM saying you want to get in on the next ones. And if anybody got in on these breaks today, try to refrain, hold back for a few minutes. When I list them tomorrow, let some other people get in that couldn't get in maybe, and then just give it a few minutes. Okay, we got our first hit here, and it's a rainbow foil. Rainbow foils pop, kind of like the corner, the white corner, at least at first. I'm just gonna love everything at first. I always do. Like no matter what, pretty much. I'm just a sucker for whatever comes out new, and I'm like, I love it. And then after opening a couple cases, I'll start to nitpick things. There's Riley. Watched a little thing on Cabrera today, and I think, knock on wood, I think this is going to be the last year of suck for the Tigers, because it's the last year for Cabrera. And Cabrera he's fat, he's out of shape. His swing looks pathetic. I know it's I know it's the first day of spring training. I know you're just you're just barely swinging the bat just to kind of get loose. But he's already admitting that his body's not handling things well. And if he's going to be batting cleanup, that is a sick card. I do like the Adley rookie with the cup on there. And the location of the rookie and the cup kind of tucked in the corner there. I do like that a lot. Nice pose. Yep. Okay, we got another hit. Another rainbow foil. Prado. So it's looking like rainbow foils are falling fairly regularly. Let's just get a quick glance at the odds for my sake. Gold's 1 out of 33, so you're not even guaranteed a gold per box, which is pathetic. Rainbow foil, yeah. The odds are steep. Greetings, Charlie. I'm going to apologize again for not catching everybody's chat. There's no way I can look up and do this. Try to absorb this. This is my first box opening. And I've only watched one other, so I have to absorb this, and then we can chat later. And definitely in the coming days, we'll be chatting a whole lot more. Wong, I see ya. Plumber Man, J Chuck. Miggy's been fat for 5 years. Try 10. Yeah, it's just disappointing. Usually he'll try it to at least come into camp in decent shape. At least that's what there's Soto, home run challenge. The home run challenge cards are awesome looking. They really are cool looking this year. Yeah, I like it. But yeah, Miggy, at least usually the media is like, he's in the best shape of his career coming in. And it's like, okay, as he's got like a fritter in his hand and like a large Coke in the other hand. But no, it's going to be one of those years where he probably doesn't play that much. But they've been saying it for years that we're not going to spend any money really until Miggy's out of town. And for anybody who has a team, a hometown team, and they're maybe hearing some rumors about signing a 30-year-old superstar for 10 years, or maybe a 32-year-old superstar for 10 years. I'm just gonna tell you, I'm sorry, because it's gonna be a painful process towards the end. A lot of teams have got. I didn't. No. Why? No. Why? Why? I thought we were gonna escape him. Just ruined my day. Dan says if you drank 50 beers a night, you'd be fat too. Well, I'm not very fat, and I drink 50 beers a night. Just kidding. No, I get it. Yeah, you definitely would be too. These are sweet. Very cool. 2022 greatest hits. I like it. Yeah, but I mean, Miggy's just like his press conference was hilarious, though. He is having the time of his life. His face on that card. Are you talking about Jordan, or just like, yeah. Steve says, Trout update 2022 silver pack. Trout to 5, grade or not? Absolutely. I think we might be seeing some prices drop on grading. Just a hunch. I got no information. I just have a hunch. And it's warranted. I think we need to get back down to a base rate of $15 bulk and then the sale rate of like 12. Might not happen, but that's what I want. 432 people here at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Hat tip to everybody. And don't you worry, the cowboy hat is safe and sound. Like that Bobby. Bobby Cup card is sick. Man, Bobby's going to have a year, I'm telling you. Oh, what is this? Home Run Derby champion. Okay, that's cool. I'm just going to put this in someone's pack. Someone that doesn't get any hits. You know me, I'm a sucker for playing cards. Poker guy. All aces. As far as pitchers cards go, that's a pretty cool one. SGC has a 2023 Series 1 special of $9. I'll bet they do. I called it a long time ago. We're going to see, and SGC's probably number 3, right? You got PSA, Beckett, SGC. You're going to see some of these other guys fade into oblivion, most likely. And we got an autograph. Nick Prado, rookie. Instead of a relic, we got an auto, and I like it. Stand-worthy card number 1. So these hobby boxes produce stand-worthy cards rarely. Alex Ramirez, at least that's what it appears. These are still quite affordable. So I got into town yesterday. Actually, 2 days ago, late. Our flight was delayed. So it ended up being a red eye. And I got home, unpacked, it was like midnight, 12:30, tried to just get your bearings, getting back home. And then the next day, yesterday, I spent all day catching up, doing accounting, orders, responding to people. And I didn't get my cards until late in the day, my Series 1. So by the time I got them and started doing the listings and stuff, it was already like 5:30, 6 o'clock. And then I wouldn't have been able to do a break till like 9:30, and it just couldn't do it. I was so mentally drained and exhausted from everything. But we're going to be adding some jumbos into the breaks here coming up. I placed an order. So tomorrow I'll be getting some more jumbos in. I got a few. Tomorrow it'll be a little higher end like I talked. We're going to add some sapphires, some jumbos. We'll move our way on up. Get some more guaranteed hits and some high-end stuff, hopefully. 1-2 punch with the pitchers. I thought we already had a pitcher insert. I mean, Maddox and Smoltz is cool. This one's not nearly as good. Like, what is this with? Not nearly as good of an insert. The playing card one's cool, though. Tim says, Striker, glad you're back. Did you do the Hulk ride? That's the one ride we didn't get a chance to do because I would have had to, my daughter can't ride that. She's not tall enough. She's like loving roller coasters, and everything that she could ride, she's loving it. So we got a thrill seeker on our hands, but we couldn't do that one with her. And I didn't want to I could have done it just me and my dad, and then my mom and my wife and my daughter would have had to sit on the sidelines. And so we just kind of passed up on that one. But that's the one ride that I wanted to ride that we didn't really get to. But I heard it's pretty sweet, like wicked intense. And we watched it because it's right in the front of the park. So we watched it over and over and over, and it was definitely awesome. And we don't forget about the city walk that they have. So they built this whole city like at the entrance of Universal, and it is amazing. What do we get? Is this the 3rd or the 4th one of these? A bunch of rainbow foils, no other parallels though so far. But the city, it's like Vegas without all the filth and degeneracy. It's like a clean, glorious Vegas without the gambling and the filth. Sweet. Awesome shops. Tons of restaurants. Live music playing. They got a Bob Marley. They recreated like Bob Marley's house. They got all kinds of bars and shops and clubs and restaurants, and it's so sweet. There's Trout, wearing looks like the City Connect. And Gunner, 2022 greatest hits. Unfortunately, we had the pool that was like next to our room wasn't open yet. We were just right before the busy season where everybody's going down there for spring break and stuff. There's Gunner. I was wondering if we were going to hit him, but we got Gunner. Julio, good to see that. That's a sweet card too. Julio Cup card. I like that. I might have to collect a little rainbow of this. I like that. It'll be more affordable since it's not his rookie. Miggy. He'll take one order of jumbo chili cheese fries. And then when you bring it, that's just the appetizer. Are you a fan of DC Comics? Yeah. Not a fan of James Gunn, though. And the whole new DC universe is going to fail. They've failed with DC, and it's a disappointment. They could have done so much better. So much better. I'm actually like, my buddies and I used to talk back and forth about, Marvel, DC, what's better, what do we like more? And my friend Nick is, him and I were like kind of the DC guys. Although my favorite character is Wolverine, and I love the X-Men too. So as I think about it more and more, I guess I'm a Marvel guy. But from when I was collecting comics, I would tend to collect more DC stuff because I got into it around the time that Superman died and Batman got his back broken by Bane. So those were like, and also I love Green Lantern. So like those are the big three for me in DC, I guess. But then there's the other side. So I like both. And it was kind of weird seeing Universal has a bunch of Marvel stuff. I don't know how that works. I looked it up and it's kind of confusing. Like Universal has access to, like they can use all the characters at their theme park. Probably can't make movies with them though. And then Disney has access to the movie end of it. But at Universal, there's like a whole Marvel area with, there's like the X-Men and Spider-Man and I think there's a Fantastic Four ride, and I saw like Captain America, big Captain America statue. They've got a whole Marvel shop, which is awesome. I really enjoyed the Marvel comic book shop. They've got all like, it's like a newsstand with all the new Marvel comics and statues and like limited collectibles, art pieces. It was really cool. Eric with the $2 says, welcome back, my man. Just ribbed a jumbo myself. Well, good. I hope you did good. Roan, I see you there, buddy. They had that deal when it opened. Yeah. There's a new Green Lantern show. I know, but the Green Lantern show has been, they keep changing that too, because it was supposed to be Guy Gardner, which I was excited about because I've got Green Lantern number 59, which is the first appearance of Guy Gardner in a CGC 8. There's Bobby. And then they go back and now they're changing it to, I don't know, is it going to be Hal Jordan and John Henry or something? So they keep changing it and moving it around. I'm worried about it because I really want them to succeed with the Green Lantern thing because I love the character. The concept of using your will to create things is awesome. Look at what we got. We got a chrome parallel on-card auto out of our blaster box. Brian Bello, 13 of 99. Going to Julia. Congratulations. I'm glad to be back. And I needed, like, you know how when your lawnmower sits out in the barn, in the garage for over winter or whatever, and it needs a little TLC to get back into the swing of things. Maybe it doesn't start up. Maybe you got to charge it up for a little while, charge that battery back up. I needed that to get back in because, man, being in paradise and then coming back to anti-paradise paradise is not easy. All right, that's probably all we're going to get out of there. It is. Let me know if this music's out of control loud. I don't want it to be distracting. I'm going to turn it down just a tick. Bello has a rookie already now. Bowman was late on him. Yeah, well, also Sawinski had his first Bowman last year. See if we can't get a credit card. Anybody get any big hits out of Series 1 yet? Put it in the chat. Fitzy, what's up, man? When are you doing the case break? As soon as I get it. Don't know when that's going to be. Be nice if it was this week or something. It'd be kind of fun. Uh-oh, we got a little bit of a delay. I'm just hoping everything works well. Gideon cookies, no. But I will tell you that the worst part of the trip was waiting in line for the Minions ride. So if you're like a poor person like us and didn't get the fast pass, which is very expensive, and you got to like look over and see all the richies walking by you while you're waiting. As long as you're moving, it's okay. Like you understand, you get it. But when you're not moving and all you see is fast pass going by you over and over and over, and you're just standing there and you see like 50 fast passers go by you and you're like, dude, man, there are people getting a little salty in line. So the Minions ride was the worst one because the ride was kind of stupid. First of all, it wasn't that good. And we waited for, had to have been 2 hours, barely moving the whole time. And then we finally got in a ride and it was lame. And everybody agreed, and they're just like, ugh. So that was probably the worst thing. Also, the ET ride. Good Lord, is that thing lame at these days? Like 30 years ago, okay, it was probably the coolest thing ever. But it's not good. Not good anymore. Where are the credit cards and wanders? Okay. But I'll tell you, it kind of made me, you see a lot of stuff on the news and media in general and social media and things like that. It seems to be all about like the negatives of humanity a lot of times. Bad things, people fighting, fussing and fighting. It's all the same. And then you get into the real world and people are actually mostly good, I think. And it just gives you a new perspective on reality and the difference between internet reality, media reality, how agendas are pushed, how they paint certain things. And then you see like how people really are, especially like massive amounts of people shoulder to shoulder that have plenty of reasons to be angry. You're waiting in line for 2 hours. You're hungry. You're thirsty. You got to go to the bathroom. You got a sunburn. And yet people are still like really nice to each other. And like, after you, like, oh, well, pardon me. Excuse me. Like really kind. And like my first look at Ben Baller. These are pretty cool. Kind of bland, not a lot of bling. It's basically the B over here. Black borders, but it's like a chrome finish. A thinner cardstock on the Ben Baller than past years. A little bit more of a bend to it. Just doing the full observation review. See what we got here. Okay, so this is the new Fabergé egg insert. That's what I like to call it. Aaron Judge, Grossman, Longoria. Alrighty. Edward, thanks for becoming your 14-month member. My biggest pull so far is a Mike Trout redemption. That's a good one. Timothy pulled a Michael Harris auto to 25. Yo, what's up, Jack? Ooh, gold parallel. This is what I'm talking about. This is why we get Ben Baller right here. 2 of 50 tons. We should get tons of parallels. Still appears to be quite a fine card. We got another stand-worthy card. This one's going to the A's. Neil, congratulations. Got a Jeff Becker exclusive back in the background. Don't forget, get your hero diamond shell from Card Shells. Cardshells.com. Use the code Striker10 to get $10 off. Order of 50 or more. And the most common thing that you're going to use are these soft sleeves, the Easy Glide soft sleeves with a pre-notched corner. I can't live without them. I don't ever want to get any other ones. Look at that. The Streambot just dropped the link right there. I had nothing to do with it. You heard SP odds out of Baller are like 1 out of 100. Well, that's better than the Silver Pack odds. Aaron Ashby rookie, India, Reynolds. K-Dub says, love this year's Ben Baller. Pulled a Soto gold auto to 50. Whoa. So every card's got like a refractor finish to it. A little bit of, a little bling on both sides. Not too much though. I kind of like how it's, I like it so far. We'll see. Open up a few of these. Does the edge look scrolled like gilded? Scrolled? No. Just a classic border around the design, and it's like black. It's like a black ice. We've got, you know, a little bit of a bling on, it looks like all sides here. Just very subtle, but all cards have the refractor look. And then I imagine we should, if it's anything like Ben Baller from years past, we should get multiple parallels, that's the ticket. You know, don't expect to get a ton of autos. If you do get an auto, you got lucky. And they should be in good condition. This is a product that should be high quality in terms of control, quality control. Mike Trout. Zeniel says, what's up, Strike? Any idea where we can get these at a good price? I would try Blowout. Green Jose Ramirez. This is going to be numbered to 99. 28 out of 99. Going to Ashton. Ben Baller stacked. Your one box had a Bobby gold auto to 50 and a Bobby blue die cut to 75. Whoa. That is stacked. Absolutely. Julio and Bobby are SPs, yeah. But, yep, they're SPs, and they're not as tough as the Chrome SPs or even the Logo Fractor SPs or anything else. We got a real thickie here. The blue looks cool. I like the blue. It looks fine. Oh, there's a Torkelson. Is that an SP? Oh, that's the 87 insert. 87 insert looks cool. Got the wood grain look, and then that classic Ben Baller nameplate. I like that. I wonder, is that a stand-worthy card? I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I know that is the blue parallel to 75. Going to the Reds. Garrett, congratulations. Yeah, these were available online. If anybody's having trouble finding any cards, the big three that I use are Blowout, Steel City, and Dave and Adams. They typically have the same prices on everything, so you're not really going to find a deal. Online, man, the prices seem to adjust in lockstep. It's really hard to find a good deal. And man, even like I went to my card shop because since my cards didn't come in yesterday real early, I went to the card shop I was going to buy a couple of the jumbos and just to try to get a break established. And he only had one box and I had needed two because I was going to do 2 breaks. And man, he was trying to charge me $250 for a jumbo. And I know what he paid for it. And I was just a little bit, I'm like, for real, dude? I think I'm going to have to pass. And it will be that much. They might be $300 for a jumbo before you know it. I don't know, man. They're already up there. And online, they're like $225, $230, something like that. And I do regret missing out on getting these at like a good price. You know, I would have bought probably, I don't know, maybe like 4 cases of jumbos if I would have been home and like if I would have been in it and saw it happening, I would have bought a bunch. Anyone else notice the Julio logo fractor PSA 10 jumped from 2K to like 5 to 7? I did not notice that, but I don't. Are you talking about sold or are you talking about listed? Big diff. But that's kind of absurd. Got it for $165. Yeah, I heard they had these online too for like a reasonable price on, was it Topps or Fanatics? Cosmic Chrome is $5.50 a box now. No way. Absolutely not going to pay anything close to that. We got Wander. That looks nice. Wander rookie looks good in a Ben Baller finish. I'm putting him on the stage. Card Champs, what's up? Wow, 500 people in here, 171 likes. Man, I haven't even asked for a like yet. You guys are crushing. Thank you very much for being here. Appreciate you. Guess I missed you guys. Fun times in the Striker stream. If you're new around here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Feel free to ask any questions that you may have. This can be a confusing hobby to jump back into. There's a lot of stuff. Jose Siri, there's a lot of stuff to know. Everybody wants to know what the best thing is to buy, what the best kind of box, what the best format is, what do people collect the most, what cards go for the most money. There's so many questions, and we have all of the answers for you. Cool insert, parallel to 75. Louis Rubber. Is everybody keeping up with your local baseball team news? I know it just started, but most teams are, if not all, are active in spring training. Expecting a big year out of Riley. Although I don't know who's going to bat him in unless Torkelson and Baez get their act together. Orange? Is that to 25? Come on, big boy here. Ketel Marte. Ooh, what is this? Marte to 25. Another insert. I knew they added another insert this year. I like it so far. Blue Bob. That's right. Marte going to Sean. Ah, that is a pretty cool. It almost looks like a home field advantage. Fancy script. Diamonds. Nice coloration. Riding low. That is cool. Is that, do you get one of those in every box? Riding low. So base card short prints 1 out of 123. Oh, there it is. 1 out of 24. So yeah, you're going to get one of these per box. I like how they do that with some inserts. 1 per box. A little bit more rare. But if you get a case, I don't know how many is in that set, but it'd be nice to kind of get the complete set if you buy a case. Jared Walsh, another blue. So yeah, guys, we're loaded with parallels in Ben Baller, which is the way it should be. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them already. And that is good. Leon, what's up, my man? Good to see you in the chat. Leon with a $50 donation. Leon, your generosity is off the charts, my friend, and it means the world. It says, my daughter and I are ready for the 2023 baseball season and card season. Let's go Tigers. Yeah, I know you like this. I know you like this hat. Thanks, Leon. Yeah, I'm super excited. I try not to think about it. I've told you this before, but if I start thinking about it, it overwhelms me. That's why I didn't even think about my vacation. Like, I booked it 6 months in advance and then just completely shut down and didn't even look at anything again for until 2 days before, something like that. Because it's too much for my brain. I can't handle it. I get too excited. 22 and 99, the same way I get with cards, just like, oh, tomorrow's Bowman, stuff like that, or like The big ones are the flagship releases, Bowman, and Topps Chrome. I get super stoked. And then even all the secondary ones, I get pretty excited, especially, you know, the ones that have some longevity to them. We got Stadium Club Chrome right around the corner. We got Bowman's Best right around the corner. Bowman's Best is... It appears they're jacking up the prices on a lot of stuff from a wholesale perspective. Because I've got an account with one of the wholesale companies. Why can't I remember the name of it right now? Oh, Southern Hobby. They never give me anything. I haven't gotten one box from them in like 6 months. In the past, like they would send me like one box of flagship. Like, here you go. Like, thanks. Haven't heard from them in months. Haven't seen them in months, but they show, like I can go in there and look at the cost like of stuff. So that's how I kind of know what the cost is on a lot of things. And man, the cost of a lot of this stuff has gone up quite a bit. Let's do another box of Series 1. Like, I think the cost on Bowman's Best was $265 cost. So, you know, I've talked about this before. Your local card shop, the margins can be awfully thin, but when it rains, it pours. You know, when you got a super sick rookie class, there's a lot of money to be made, but when it's a dry one, you're just nickel and diming things the best you can. Cost of Series 1 is less than 50. Series 1 hobbies used to be like in the 40s. So now if it's 50, I guess that makes sense. Edward, what's up, man? Look at that. That's sweet. Michael Harris, silver pack rookie. Let's put him on the stage. See, I haven't been able to keep up with prices. Is Adley number one? What do we got? Adley, Riley, Harris. Are those like the top three that people are paying for? Okay. I know it's early and everybody's still going ham on stuff, but one thing that I like is that these... I was just going to say that the cards are in the same direction. Wah, wah. I guess not. Steven Matz, rainbow foil. Are we going to get a gold out of 2 boxes? Gunner, maybe number 1. Adley, Harris, Gunner. I saw like some of Riley stuff. I bet you Beatty's got some collectability. That's the thing about this release, man. There's a nice spread of collectible rookies. It kind of reminds me of Update without the super ceiling. You know, like Julio's a super ceiling. Witt is a ceiling kind of guy too, but not quite as high as, at least at this point. Witt could get to that point. Like if Witt has a nice, I could see Bobby easily getting a 6 WAR season. Maybe not easily. That's a stretch, but fairly easily. Alex says, hey, Striker, what do you do with all your base cards? All kinds of stuff, man. I give a lot of them away, though. Build sets, give a bunch of them away. If you have a bunch of base cards you're looking to give away, there's charities that you can give them to that take them in. I know of a charity that I sometimes give to. I gotta get that info to drop for people that are looking to do that. But you could give them away to schools for, you know, like elementary schools or something. Give them to the kids. That'd be fun for them. Make little packs up, you know. You can just put them in like a brown lunch sack, you know, wrap them up, give them to the kids as a special something. Teachers can figure out a way to give them away. Sawinski. Things are kind of loosening up, you know. The last couple of years they weren't too keen on spreading things around, but now it's opening up. I probably saw, I don't know if there's like 1 million people there. Maybe not 1 million, but it for sure felt like there was 1 million people there. I probably saw like 5 people wearing masks total out of like 1 million people. So things are opening up. There's Vaughn Grissom. Your LCS gives base cards to kids who are getting into the hobby. Yep, that's great. Pulled 4 golds from a jumbo. Riley is 4 of 5. Yep. I love, man. If Riley's 4, that's kind of what I predicted. If you guys remember, we were talking about this, and I was like, I hope Riley flies under the radar. Ugh. And then I can buy his cards fairly cheap. But I haven't even had a chance to look at that. It's probably a good thing because the cards tend to peak out right at release, and then they kind of trickle down a little bit until they meet a baseline, especially now. But we're going to start hearing talk. We're going to start hearing rumors. We're going to start hearing hype about certain players. Typically, you don't hear a lot of negative coming out of spring training. It's just hype. So it's good for cards, especially 2023 cards. But 2020, if any of those guys, said it many times, if any of like the 10 guys that we're collecting from 22 update have even a good spring training, watch their cards. They're going to start creeping up. And spring training is nothing, guys. Don't overvalue what somebody does in spring training. Trust. Okay? Chill out. Remember, a lot of times you want to do the opposite of what the public does. Game theory. You know, if they be going high, I be going low. Like if someone's having a great spring training and their cards are starting to go off, that might be a good time to sell. Maybe, right? You got to make your own decisions here, and it's almost impossible to get it right and to time things perfectly. And then, you know, you could have regretted it. They could have like the greatest season ever after a hot spring training, but there are so many tales of someone having a super hot spring training and then their cards go up and then they just, you know, reality sets in. And there's far less stories of people having great spring trainings and then continuing on for the whole rest of the season and they're just a stud. Usually they come back down to earth. Remember, we got huge sample sizes that we got to work with. Think about how many ABs, think about how many plate appearances someone's going to get throughout a year. It's going to normalize. It's going to equalize. Mad Joe with a $10 says, "Yo, Striker, glad I could catch you live in between these glorious Zoom calls. I'm trudging through. Keep crushing." Thank you, Mad Joe. Appreciate your generosity. But I think the thing to really look out for is the player who's underperforming in spring training that you have confidence in. Because small sample size swings, that's how you capitalize. That's how you buy low. So, you know, like, let's say, what if like Bobby starts out and he goes like 0 for 20, right? Just fluky. He's not injured. Just fluky, you know, maybe, who knows why? A million different reasons. And then things start to tick down. Maybe that's just what you needed for the bankroll situation. Jeff, what's up, man? Jeff says, "Welcome back, Striker. I am here for the next several hours." Woo! You like the Field of Dreams background? Oh, I love it. What a perfect, it's like the perfect size to fit in there too. I love it. There's Gunner. Come on, let's man, we gotta get some good parallels here. At least the ratio, like the cost ratio of the hobby to jumbo is such that you can afford to buy two. Look at this. I think that's an Independence Day we got just as I was getting ready to talk about it. You can afford to buy 2 hobby boxes and have some leftover change. And, you know, maybe you're still not going to get as many golds and stuff, but at least you got an opportunity for things like black parallels, clear, and Independence Day. Big one. Big one. Eric Lauer. I'll tell you what, though. Someone was listening to me because the white last year's Independence Day, not going to get it done. Red, though, better. Better. Perfect? Nay. Better? Yay. You got to have it in a red, Independence, you got to have some red in there, like quite a bit of red. We don't have any blue, but the red is what we're really looking for in an Independence Day. Kevin, congratulations. The design, much better, yes. We got a few more boxes coming. Then on to break number 2. Christian sick, so this is probably the best way to pass the time. The best way to pass time, yes. Thanks for the great content. Thank you for being here, and I hope you feel better soon. Shohei, that's a pretty nasty card too. Gosh, Shohei, intense. That might be a fun one to collect some parallels. How about an Independence Day parallel on that Shohei? Gnarly. Adley. 30-30 Club, Bagwell. That's a very bland design. Very bland. Okay, yeah, it can't all be winners. Sonic Friday with the credit cards. Are you doing a PC rip? Yeah, I'm gonna bite the bullet and I'm gonna do like some retail rips. And then I'm gonna give like a vast majority of that stuff away. So slammers. I will let you know how to qualify for some free cards. Big old box of base. Flat rate box full of it. I'm basically looking at PCing Riley Green. And then full stop. Not that there aren't other great players to PC, but I can't be just getting nasty with it, like there's a ton of guys. And I got to draw the line. And I'm going to draw a line at Riley. Because I've already got a pretty nice Riley PC from his firsts. I got a pretty decent PSA 10 rainbow of Riley firsts. Mini rainbow. The mini rainbow I refer to as, the unnumbered stuff. You start getting into numbered stuff and autographs, it can put a big damper on your payroll. At least for a guy like me. I can't really go that route. But I like the mini rainbow. Austin says, when breaking cards, how do you decide whether to grade and wait 2 months and get them back or sell them raw right away? It's a great question. Well, a lot of that comes with experience, and a lot of it is it's kind of there's a long-winded answer. The short answer is experience and also the condition of your cards. So let's say you got one of these hot rookies. It's probably a good idea if you have a parallel. Now, probably you don't want to necessarily take big gambles on base cards, base rookies. Let's say you got a bunch of Vaughn Grishams. Maybe if that's your guy, then go ham. But maybe just find the best of the best, so you're not risking too much. So if you got. And these ones are fairly easy because they've got a nice border. So you can see centering. They got white borders as long as you don't have dented in corners or rough edges or anything like that. And, you got a good chance of getting a PSA 10. Maybe send the few of the best away. Be early. But then as far as parallels go, you can afford to take a little bit more of a gamble with parallels because they hold a lot more value. If you go outside of the maybe top 5 rookies in this release in particular, then you start getting into more and more of a gamble. Now, the lower of a parallel it is, let's say, you start up top with the lowest end would be like a rainbow foil. You got to be careful because rainbow foils can be hard to grade. There's just so much that go into that answer, man. I hope I'm addressing it a little bit for you, Paul Goldschmidt, but it's just experience comes with experience and how much risk you can afford to take on, because if they get 9s and it's a base card, then you're probably not going to be able to make any money, let alone you're hoping on breaking even. Paul Goldschmidt, of the Cardinals, relic, MVP relic. Going to Tyler. Are we leaking already? What's up, Justin? Mailing address, yeah, P.O. Box 292, Lapeer, Michigan, 48446. If anybody wants to send me anything. And Marcus Wilson, a rookie, rainbow foil. 2 packs left. We got a few more boxes after this. Going to get into a little more high-end stuff. We got some Sapphire. We got some Bowman Chrome Hobby. And Topps Chrome. That's a nice card. We got a gold, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Dude, I could not even see that. Whoa. 1885 of 2023. Look at that. You can barely see it. Nice looking gold though. I like the color of the golds. A lot of time the golds can be all different colors, all over the rainbow spectrum of gold. But I do like that color gold right there is what I'm looking for. What's up, Dragon? We're getting freezing rain here, man. It's nasty out. They called school off last night. Yeah. The design is pretty lame. Little taste, just a little taste of update. You know, we got to have update in every break pretty much, don't we? Even a taste. Like a hanger box sampler. We got a little bit of Chrome update in here too. Got to get the rookies that we love while they're still somewhat affordable. These boxes, because they only gonna go up from here. They've already gone up quite a lot, but Dave says, I'm thinking of buying credit cards for 50 to 60%. Ellie wearing 44 makes me and wants to make Eric Davis proud. Gotta love that kid. That was a true gold. Yeah. They kicked you out of work early too? About an hour south of here? Yeah, it's gross out. Horrible time to come home. All right, we're going to pile through these. Go through them quick. We know. Tropiano. It's going to be one of those packs, eh? Torkelson. Trout. How is that flipped around? That's weird. Julio's in here. And then a bunch of base. Just a hanger box, but we did get a parallel. 3 more boxes. Got a little bit of Topps Chrome update series. Kurt Gibson, he had a house here at one point. He might still have a house here. Yeah, I've told the story. I went fishing in his pond before. Was in advanced stats. Well, it was like halfway through the pack, so I don't think it was anything. I think it was just a mistakenly flipped around card. Or it wasn't halfway through the pack. It was in the back half of the pack. Lives in Lapeer, born in Waterford. I don't know why you would want to live here. Unless he just wants to get away from everything. It's a pretty decent place to like get away from stuff and not. Listen, I'm at a point right now where I just experienced paradise, so coming back here is. No, when it's summer, it's fine. But it's only like we have like 2 months of nice weather, basically. Like July and August. June's okay, 3 months. June, July, August. But even June sometimes can be hit or miss with the weather. Hey, Justin just gifted a membership. Thanks, Justin. Sky, what's up, brother? Super happy they're labeling short prints this year. Yeah, I like that. But they kind of got rid of regular short prints. It's just SSPs. But the SSPs are easier to pull. So it's like a strange, combination of an SP and an SSP. Lapeer known for anything crazy? Jake Long, #1 draft pick in NFL. State champs, Lapeer West, state champs football. Striker comes from Lapeer. That's it. I think that's it. How can you have an SSP without an SP? Yeah, I know. I don't know. What state? Michigan. Like if you like horrible road conditions and nasty weather for most of the year, Michigan's the place for you. But I mean, if you like the water, like fresh water, it's the most fresh water in the world. So if you like fresh water, especially like it's good for fishing, snowmobiling, outdoorsman stuff. It's really good for that kind of thing. Especially the more north you go, the more desolate and not a lot of people. You want to get away, it's a good spot. Tim Allen's from Michigan. There's a lot of people from Michigan. We got a good football team too. Hunter Green, purple. Lodolo. La Bastida! Autografia! We got an autograph, ladies and gentlemen, going to the Cleveland Guardians, Ashton. Yeah, I am the best thing to come out of Michigan. Crickets. You hear all those crickets in the background? Do my best to represent Lapeer. Land of... Oh! I don't know. The land of nothing. Land of not a lot of traffic, I guess. Julio Rodriguez, purple. Yes. This is the card you gotta have. You gotta have this card, Nick. Now Nick does. Nick, do you have multiples of this guy? That's my only question. Because you at least got one now. And that was the Michigan Public Service announcement, right? Ladies and gentlemen, Michigan. If you want to get away from everything sweet, Michigan. Wander. Maybe, dude, how sweet would it be? Because I've always thought I could maybe do some voiceover work. How sweet would it be if I was the new Pure Michigan guy? Voiceover work? What a gig! The dream. It's the next best thing to being a hand model. Better. What's better? What would a better gig be? Hand model or voiceover actor? Both awesome work. I mean, you just got to watch out for, like knives, smashings with the hands. And then with the voice, screaming, laryngitis, tuberculosis. Other than that, not a care in the world. Cootney says, when my band went on tour in 2004, we got lost in Flint, Michigan. Oh my, you made it out alive after getting lost in Flint, Michigan? Count your blessings. My band went on tour and, well, the first place we played was on Saginaw Street in Flint, Michigan, right near U of M Flint. I went to U of M Flint for 2 years. And it was like right across the street. Saginaw Street is not a great place to get lost. In fact, one of the worst places probably. But we played at a little cafe there. That was our first paid gig. It's called Beans and Leaves Cafe. And then right next to that was the local 432. That was our second gig. Sky's mixed bag with a 20 spot. Hope you guys had a great vacay. Did you hear about Ben Baller's buyback deal for his personal auto card? Also smashed the like people. Someone did tell me about that. I don't know all the details though, but it sounds pretty sweet. But I kind of would also like a Ben Baller autograph. I think that would be sweet as well. So yeah, win-win. I like Ben Baller. It's pretty affordable right now. And like, 2020 Ben Baller has been floating around in between $200 and $250 since its inception. It got up to about $285 if I remember, and so I could see Ben Baller being around $200, especially if some of the it's just came out, but if some of the cards and the parallels of these rookies pop off, then it's going to be more expensive than it is now. It's probably the cheapest you'll get right now. It is. It's not going to go below it is right now because the cost, you can get it for basically cost on Blowout, as far as I can tell. Jeff with a 23-month hitter chat. Very happy that you had such a great family time. We did. I have to force it. I have to force myself to take a vacation, and I will try to do that because most of my life it's just put your head down and work all day, every day, and then tomorrow do the same thing, and then on the weekends do the same thing. So I have to actually force myself, you're going to take a vacation. Like at least once a year, you're gonna go. Because before you know it, man, your daughter grows up, your family grows up, they move away, and I will regret that if we don't get out and do some fun stuff. Pena rookie, gold. Oh, I like Brian Acuna. I mean, I don't know how good of a player he's going to be, but I like the card. He's got the bloodlines. 7/50. I bought the auto of this PSA 10. I enjoy it. You never know what's going to happen, but it would be cool if all the Acuna boys were in the league crushing. Be a fun story. Twins, Brock. Congratulations. We got two. Wow, another one. Is that the auto? It is. BJ Murray Jr., 35/75. Going to the Cubs. Timothy, congratulations. Can't beat a parallel first autograph position player. JB. Had a great time. And you get the bedazzled stand. Little bonus. Arias. Yep, it goes by fast. It goes by so fast. Then I look in the mirror and I see some more gray popping up in my beard every day, and I know mortality creeps in on you. I know what's coming around the corner, and that is death. And I'm okay with that. Hopefully, I got another 40 in me. Your kid's getting married this summer, thinking back about all the camping and silliness that we did back then. Yeah. Yep. Got to make those memories. My dad, when I was growing up, he would take us to, like I said, we went to Disney World a few times. He'd always take us to Cedar Point. It's only, I think it's like 4 hours away, but it's one of the best roller coaster parks in the world. So I got in on that stuff nice and early. A lot of fond memories with my family. My brother and sister are so much younger than me, though. It's like we almost have separate upbringings and separate lives. My sister's 14 years younger than me. So think about that. I was just like getting into high school and stuff when she was born. So we're totally on different pages, but now that she's older and we can enjoy time together and she's married and she's, hopefully she'll have some kids soon and we can connect a little bit more because it's impossible to connect. I'm just like going through puberty and like becoming a man and she's a little baby. We had like nothing in common other than watch your sister while we go out. Like, okay. Kind of seems like a hassle when you're like a teenager and you got to watch a 1-year-old, 2-year-old, 3-year-old. You're just like, I want to go out with my friends. But it's much different now. Now everybody's getting a family. My family is all getting a family. Another parallel. Nelson Velasquez. Vapor to 125. Another Cubs hit. Couple of Cubbies. You've got a 19-year-old and a 5-year-old. So you know all about it. Is everyone in here from Michigan? We got it's a great sports state. We love our sports around here. Confidant. Reds. So we don't got a lot else to do. Unless you're into like snow, if you're into snowmobiling, and it's a great state for snowmobiling and fishing. And, I don't like cold water because I run cold. So if I cannot do cold water, I'm just like, just like freezing, right? I just can't handle it. So cold water in the Great Lakes never really get that warm. You can handle it in the dead of summer, dead of July if you're having like a nice hot summer. But other than that, not for me. When I was younger, I would turn completely blue in the water. Just like, I don't want to get out, but I'd be blue and I'd be like, you're going to die. Okay, get out. 2022 Bowman Draft Sapphire Edition. The last box of the break, then on to break number 2. Jason says, first time catching you live, enjoying the show. Thanks for being here, Jason. What do we got? 541 people on a Wednesday afternoon. Crushing. Sadly, all the sports teams are bad, yeah. Except for U of M football. Usually U of M basketball is pretty good too, but I don't know. This year they're like okay. Okay at best. Michigan State had a good run, football and basketball for a few years. Had to add some draft. High ceiling. A lot of prospects. Nice spread. Tons of possibilities. A lot of good teams to get involved. Teams that might not be otherwise involved with a flagship release. Get them with Bowman Draft, Bowman Chrome. Little taste of all the Bowmans. RIP mustache, yeah, but the beauty is, check back in like a week. Full mustache again. I was so sick of that thing. Getting in the way of everything. Juwan Howard needs to go. Yeah, I'm not a fan. If you're a head coach, you gotta control your emotions. You can't be slapping and hitting people. Get out of here. Bobby Knight's like, get out of here, Bobby. That was a different era. All right, green. Troy Melton. 43 of 50. Detroit. Brad, congratulations. You went to high school with Jason Hanson, the highest scoring Detroit Lion in history. Yeah. He was pretty much our entire offense for quite a while. Old reliable Jason Hanson. Just picked up Sapphire Jace Young on eBay. There's a nice little hype video for Jace Young. Got me excited about him. He's a gamer, man. He's a scrapper, little dirtbag, the kind of player you need on your team. Gold! Jackson Jobe. We're really hoping Jobe does well. We need it. We need it bad out of Jobe. And even if it takes, another year or two to develop, we got to see something out of him. or else. That one's a thickie. We gotta go on a 59 point here. Juwan, not the answer. Yeah, he's got his kids on the team too, which I get it. Back to the NBA. That's a nice one, Elijah Green. That is a goodie. Goody. Going to Ryan. Richard, hello from Canada. Job, MLB 2025. Let's cross our fingers, Tim. You can grow a nice beard, mustache, not so much. My dad was the king of the mustache, man. He had a mustache forever. And then it started growing in gray, and I get it now. Now I get it, Dad. Because mine is doing the same thing. All right. That's actually a good one. 11th overall. Parada for the Mets. Going to James. Thus concludes break number 1. Let's look at the hits and then start break number 2. We got a couple of nice base sapphires. Job to 99. Melton to 50. 2 Tiger hits. Confidant autograph. Velasquez Vapor. Another Job. Man, we're just getting Tiger parallels like crazy. Brad's all about it. BJ Murray auto to 75. We got that Acuna gold. First. Wander. Chrome. Julio purple. Decent looking. Decent. Not as bad as I've seen some of. Lavasidad autograph. Goldschmidt relic. Lauer. Independence Day. Got a Michael Harris silver pack. Freddie Freeman green. Ben Baller. McCutcheon blue. Marte orange. Blue Bob to 75. Wander Baller. Blue Trey to 75. Ramirez to 99. Manaya Gold. Brian Bello auto. That's a freebie out of a Bowman blaster box to 99. And Nick Prado. We got an auto out of our hobby box. Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's see what we can get in break number 2. What's going to be better? Break number 1, break number 2. That was pretty decent. I think that's a pretty good representation of this spread. Clear off a little bit of the dust. Pack dust. Cardboard sprinkles. Okay, just like that. Let me pull up break number 2. We'll get them randomized and we'll get ripping. Strikers Return, number 2. Come on over, join me. Join me on the spreadsheet. Team list, mixing them up. How many times? 5. Because we always do it that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Mets on top. Plopping them down. Back to the buy-ins. Going over to the giveaway. Got to do a new one. Six. And we begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the final round. 6. Scott's on top. And we'll put them down right here. A to Z order. Here's your teams. Diamondbacks, Jeremy S. Braves, Christopher V. Orioles, Jordan B. Red Sox, Sean F. Cubs, Mark H. White Sox, Ryan T. Reds, Dylan M. Guardians, Jack M. Rockies, Eric B. Tigers, Robert T. Astros, Justin B. Royals, Brian L. Angels, Jason M. Dodgers, Matthew M. Marlins, Ben O. Brewers, Al L. Twins, Eric J, Mets, Scott L, Yankees, Michael H, Athletics, Will R, Phillies, Calvin M, Pirates, James S, Padres, Michael P, Giants, Jacob P, Mariners, Colin H, Cardinals, Travis A, Rays, David S, Rangers, Robert B, Blue Jays, Skyler, Nationals, Anthony H. Good luck, everybody. Drop you a link to the spreadsheet, and we're back at it. That's a pretty quick turnaround. There you go. Okay. How about a little good luck? We'll just set Clayton on there for just a second while I drop a link for y'all. Oh yeah, forgot to tell you this. If you wouldn't mind checking out the Facebook post, if we're not friends yet, just send me a request. There it is. If you can go hit the like on the Facebook post, maybe we can get a few more people in here. Get up to 600, I don't know, 478 right now. We can crush it. And also, I'll drop a link for Patreon if you're interested in supporting the channel. If you like what I do, if you like the content, you want more. And you also want to get in on the breaks. This is how you do it. Right here, Patreon link pinned to the top. The patrons, aka slammers, get notified when I list a break, and they can buy in if they want. Let's go. Getting to know Series 1 a little more intimately. I'm getting to see what it's all about. And it seems to me that the pulls from Hobby are roughly in line with what they were last year. Roughly. Jumbo appears, just from what I've seen so far, that they're pulling hits a lot easier out of jumbos. And the retail is allegedly trash. But I'm going to rip a case and we're going to find out the truth of the matter. Odds be darned. Bo Bichette, Ozzy, Prado, and Christopher Morel. I think I might live stream it. I don't know. What would you guys rather? Would you rather me live stream a blaster box case break, or would you rather me make a video and then chop out all the like pack opening and all that kind of stuff? It'll take a lot more time doing a live stream, but it'll probably be a little bit funner because we can all interact, and I won't have as much stress on me having to like get through all the cards and processing everything. Either way, I'm cool with. Please, Richard says, please announce the exact box name and type of each box plainly and slowly. Ooh, okay. This, my friend, is 2023 Series 1 Hobby Box. Live stream, says Jack. Live stream, streams, just stream. Late night breaks, what's up? Live for sure. Well, here's the thing. So if I just do a video, it'll get more views, a lot more, probably twice as many, maybe more. And there will be more revenue that comes in from it. So that's, from my perspective, it's like probably better, but I don't really care that much about that. I just want to do what everybody would rather me do. A personal jumbo case, Brandon, it's so expensive now. Like I can't even. I was looking at prices and they're like the cheapest I see is $225, I think. So for a whole case, we're talking big money. I don't know. And I'm kind of just looking to buy Riley Green cards. But even that, I don't know. I'm like so tapped out after this vacay. Everything is so expensive. Just my cab rides were $310. Just my cab rides. Tink, 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 tink. airport to hotel, hotel to Disney, and then back from Disney to hotel, and then hotel to the airport. It was like $300 something. Plus tip. I try to tip nicely. Our cab driver is really awesome. She was really nice. Yeah, Brian, a lot of people like that too. The videos where you fast forward. Maybe the first, how about this? We can do a compromise. The first, because I'm going to do multiple retail probably. I'll probably do a case of hangers and a case of blasters, maybe a case of fat packs. Maybe I'll stream the first one like I did with Update and then do some quick stuff for the next ones. What do you think about that? Everybody wins. And now we're just going to fly through it because we know what to expect. I know what to expect. You guys already probably do. But I know what to expect now. And it's a bunch of base like normal. And then the occasional parallel. Pick a shot. Carlos Correa. Home run challenge. And the hits are backwards. So that's fun. Gold, except for that gold. The gold ain't backwards. Dylan Bundy. Can barely see, but it's numbered to 2023. I prefer the gold stamp numbering. I don't know if that's black or gold or what it is, but it's real hard to see. Anthony Rizzo. These are cool. I'm liking the 2022 greatest hits. Why didn't you rent a van? I don't like driving. Especially in a place I don't know about. I don't even like, so Flint there's an airport in Flint. And it's like a smaller airport. I don't even like driving there. And that's like right near me, sort of. 35 minutes away, something like that, 30 minutes away. Even that was just like I don't like driving. I drive around town, no problem, just around my area. But if it's anywhere where there's traffic and there are on-ramps, off-ramps, don't know what's going on, roundabouts, so, overpasses, stresses me out. And I don't like stress. Okay, what's the way to go here? We're already flipping all over the place. Wander Future Stars. I do like this card too. I like the Wander Future Stars card. Seen that a couple times already. Bobby Cup card, definitely. .30 Club. I've seen better. Lots of base. Not a lot of hits. But we know that. We came to expect it. 35 minutes is so far. Is it? Doesn't seem that far. I'm used to driving. There's not a lot close, Gunner. Andrew West with a 5 spot. Says, Striker, I pulled a Nick Prado 5 of 5 mojo with AJ Puck auto sticker on it. What? What should you do? It's a great question. Maybe contact Tops. Or, I don't know, send it to PSA, get it graded, error. I don't know that 5 of 5 mojo with an AJ Puck auto. That's a weird one. What do you guys, chat? What should he do? Adley. Pujols. Are we going to get the super duper short print golden mirror that everybody's looking for. Everybody wants that $1 million bounty. Or is it $250,000? Whatever it is, there's a bounty for putting that complete set together. You drove 600 miles today? Yeesh. Oh, you did? You're waiting on a response? Gotcha, Andrew. It's weird. Manoa. Here's our relic. Manufactured. Man, really? This looks like a blaster box relic. What are we thinking about these guys? Yeah, the SPs are backwards. That one's going to Matthew. Rainbow. Oh, Bobby. Bobby takes some good picks. Hey, the first red foil I've seen, and it is Michael Grove. Okay, red foils look pretty good. Numbered to 199, at least you can see that, sort of. I don't know about that black stamping, though. I don't know about that choice. I think they should have kept the same exact stamp as last year, like how they did with the update. So good. Wish they'd do away with the... Yeah, but see, some of the manufactured relics are kind of cool. Remember the sleeve or the hat patch or sleeve patch or whatever it was? I can't remember exactly. But those were cool. It actually looked like a real patch. It was actually like fabric. That just is like a piece of plastic in there. I don't know about that. I'm not really big on that. There's a breaking company that's only 50 cards away from the set. If I were them, I wouldn't advertise that unless I'd keep it on the DL for sure. If I was going for it. There's like 2 different bounties, right? There's like a PSA 10 bounty, I believe, and that one's $1 million. And then there's just the regular cards, and I think that's $250,000. I could be way off on that, but because like I said, I'm out of the loop. You go away for a week and then everything's crazy. You like the coins in the cards? Dean doesn't like them. 7X says, hey, Striker, pulled a Ryan Mountcastle acetate 10 of 10. Are there any estimates on how much it'll be worth? Couldn't tell you, my friend. Probably not that much because it's not a rookie. Well, that's a sweet card, man. Those acetate are hard to pull. Julio Bowman in 3D. That is a very cool one. What else we got? Torkelson. Oh, a pink. Magenta. Colton Cowser. Going to the Orioles. Jordan, you're on the board. None on eBay. Yeah, dude, that's such a rare card, dude. Only 10 of them. And think of it this way. Think of how many hobby boxes there are that are not going to be ripped for a long time. People are going to hold on to cases of this stuff, the like Blowout and all those places that get tons of allocation. Going to be sitting around for years probably. So I always assume that half of them are never even going to see the light of day. And then another half of that, so half of them are going to be sitting sealed probably. And then half of them are just going to be sitting in someone's collection. So then maybe you have a few that could see the light of day, but only 10. They're super rare. Do you save anything to rip for the PC on opening day? I mean, yeah, I got some stuff, some PC boxes to rip. I don't have anything like planned for opening day or anything like that, but opening day, I'm gonna be wanting to watch a lot of baseball and also playing a lot of DFS. I love DFS baseball. I got a knack for that game. Special understanding of it. And it didn't come naturally. I've filled notebooks, multiple notebooks full of notes, theory, studying game theory, understanding psychology of how people pick teams, understanding, like, researching different lineups and how you win. I've had some huge paydays from DFS baseball, and I love it. Not just because of that, just because it's fun. Early World Series prediction, Blue Jays, Padres. Make some sports betting videos or shorts. I don't want to give advice, though, because I feel bad if it doesn't go through. And it's like, most of the people that make a living or something, like giving advice on sports betting, I don't know about you, but I go, oh, if you're so good, why don't you just do it? All right? Why don't you just do it? Why are you giving away all these secrets? You know, you hear those commercials on TV, on like the radio. Our pick of the day is blah, 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 blah. They're almost all like, okay, at least half the time they're wrong. So there's no, like, nobody knows. I mean, strategy, that's one thing. Like DFS strategy, there's tons of content that can be made without, like, giving picks away, because that is a fool's errand. But I mean, we talk about it during the streams. I would make some content, though, some DFS content, just about, like, for my, like, you guys can watch me, how I do it, my process, because it is a process. It's a long process. It can be. Depends on how you do it, you know. Here we go. Here's a green. Kyle Schwarber. Green Schwarber to 99. Going to Sean. Sean's on the board. Rangers, Dodgers in the World Series. Okay. A little bit of bias coming from Wong on the Rangers department, but I mean, it is a solid bet. Rangers have done a lot. Bryce. Like, anytime I run into anybody that wants to talk about fantasy baseball, I'm like a pig, and you know what? I'll go on and on. I've talked so long to my dad about it before that he literally falls asleep, snoring. Like, I'll look over and he'll be like, I'm like, I guess 2 hours is too much to talk about something that he doesn't care about. Gold. Moustakas to 50, and we got a Julio rookie. That is a banger. Love it. I like these 87 inserts. The Ben Baller. You think a World Series repeat? I think the only problem, I would be on board because I like what the Phillies have done. But who knows what's going to be going on with Bryce? He's going to be out half the season, and that's assuming that everything goes A-okay. Oh, shoot. I was supposed to say slowly and clearly what we're doing. 2022 Topps Chrome Ben Baller Edition baseball cards. Jose Siri, Mike Trout. I'm noticing a collation already. Manoah. Gold Freddy. Ooh, the gold looks good in the 87, doesn't it? 17 out of 50. I'm starting to feel Ben Baller. I'm feeling it. The design, the checklist. Even though they're SPs for the rookies, they're not super tough. I mean, they're not like outrageously tough SPs. I'd probably like it more if they were just regular cards in the checklist. But the design's okay. I would like a little, like if I'm getting real picky, I'd like a few more diamonds. No, just maybe some diamonds across the bottom or something. Ooh, that's sweet. Ooh, Mike Trout. That is a beautiful card. Riding low. Yeah. I'm digging it. Jason. What's the production like in Ben Baller? I'm not sure. Dragon, you outie? All right, man. Try to stay warm. Nasty outside. Ooh. Oh. Oh. That is awesome. Dude, this blue Bobby in the 87, numbered to 75. That is a sick card. Brian. Hot. Woo. That's my favorite card so far. Out of Baller. Even though we got the blue Julio in that first one, the blue Bobby really pops too. And an orange. I'm liking Baller. Jared Walsh. A lot of parallels. A lot of stuff. It's better than Series 1 from a hobby box standpoint. Think about this. You're paying $100, let's say, for a hobby box of Series 1, and you're paying like $165 for this, and you get multiple parallels, and there's Julios and Bobbies, and just can get an auto too. I think the better choice is Baller from a hobby standpoint. Now, once I get into the jumbos, it might be a different tale. Kyle Hendricks. Can you get parallels of that extended base set though from here? Because that's, since you can get the rookies, you can get these rookie inserts in a parallel. That is important. And we've gotten at least one out of both boxes. Okay. Ooh, and a one. Okay. Yeah. Can get the base Wanders, base O'Neal Cruzes, all in a parallel. Definitely better than last year. I mean, that's a given. 2022's Baller, definitely better than last year's. I like it. Stamp of approval so far. Let's do another one. Another Series 1. Baller's only 160. I thought it was. I could be wrong. I could have swore I just looked it up and it was 165. Let me double check that before I go. Maybe I could be way off. Do they even have it? 2022. Ooh, it's out of stock. Guys, I thought I saw this on Blowout earlier for 165. And now it's out of stock. Maybe they had it too low and people swooped it up and it's more than that now. Let me do one more. Let me do one more check. Oh, it's $245 a box. Okay. What was I looking at that was 165? I don't know. Okay, so at $245 a box, that's more like it. That's more like what it should be. Yeah. So now it's expensive, but still feels quite a bit better, which, being over twice as much. All right. Makes a lot more sense. Let's see what's in here. If Baller's 165, I'm ordering a box right now. Going for 250 on eBay. Baller's 250. Okay, yeah. That makes a lot more sense. Hey, we got a Vaughn Grissom rookie. Cool. Nolan Ryan. All righty. We're going to put him on the stage. What's Grissom stuff going for? Are people sleeping on Grissom? Because they shouldn't be. And if they are, you know what to do. It was 179 on tops. Aha. Okay, so I was I was thinking of something else. Straight wrong on that. But it definitely is not on blowout, but it was. Because it's got an empty listing. Not available for purchase. Bought your retail at 150. Grissom's going to ball out this year. Yeah, I think people might be sleeping on Grissom. I'm going to target him for my fantasy team, I think. Here's the problem with Grissom. He was batting like low in the order, which, I mean, their team's so stacked. Where are they going to put him, you know? But now that Dansby's out of town, if he's going to be batting in the Dansby spot, he is going to crank this year. But if he's batting like 8th or 9th, you know, you can still bat 300 or around there, but your counting stats are not going to be very good. You're not going to get the PAs. Paul says keep an eye out on Fanatics. They usually get it after tops. I don't know if they're going to have it at all. I mean, I know what you mean. Most releases is going that way, but I don't know what's going on with Fanatics. It seems like I just don't know. Seems like they're getting more involved though, doesn't it? Like for quite a while, they would, just like you said, they would offer something, the release like afterwards. But it seems like they're getting more involved now with like selling current releases. You feel like he's a 5 WAR guy? Well, geez, if Jimenez can be like a 7 WAR guy, I think Grissom can be a 5 WAR guy easily, if not more. But that's a tough position, you know. It's a tough position to crank out a lot of WAR. But man, if he can be a 5 WAR guy, all-star, like right out of the gate. Lapeer card show. I didn't even know there was such a thing, Chris. If they got a card show at the Oddfellows Hall, I'm in. But I haven't heard of that. Maybe they do. The most card show that they would have in Lapeer would be like one guy set up at the flea market. Keep Hunter Green as a last round pick. I'd have to see your whole team, man. But I think Hunter Green's going to be a sneaky high strikeout guy that you could have for cheap. My draft's not for a while, so I'm not really going to dive into anything until we get closer because things change so much. We're at that point, ladies and gentlemen, where we can fly through the base and not worry too much. Dale Murphy, 30-30 club. And pick your shot. Austin Riley. Ezekiel Duran. Rookie, rainbow foil. Aha! Look at this little sneak hiding in here. Vintage stock. Luckily, I'm an expert and I can feel it and sense it. 64 of 99. And if you're wondering, you're looking for the T to have a nice little loop down there for the vintage stock, and the back of the card has a different feel than all the other cards. Feels like a old style card, I suppose. Different kind of cardboard feel. Zach Davies. Going to Jeremy. if any of the slammers are looking to have a nickname or something, or a different name than what shows up on your order, just put whatever name you want in the striker breaks. Like when you're ordering on the website, you should be able to just put whatever name in your like order. If it's in the order notes, you can try that and I might be able to catch it. But really what matters, like the PayPal is for shipping. So if you just put it on the striker breaks, like if you log in or whatever, if you have you're subscribed to the website, which is strikerbreaks.com. Everybody should be subscribed to that. It's free. Basically just gives me your email address so I can send you an email if we're doing something cool every once in a while, which I rarely do. Definitely don't bombard people. And actually, they just changed the email system for the website. I used to be able to send out 3 emails a month for free. Now they made it so you can't even do that. So, but it's just nice having your email address in case something happens on YouTube. If I get kicked off for saying a naughty word or something. Or having wrong think. Be nice to email everybody like, hey, we're heading over to Twitch. Or wherever. Do you have a stockpile of 22 update? I got a little bit of retail. Not a stockpile, though. I got just, a little bit of retail to play around with. I can't afford to stockpile anything. Little bits here and there, just enough to get us through with some breaks. But there's so many, think about how many releases there are every year. And then think about how much money it would cost to have that stuff just sitting on a shelf. It's a risky proposition. Vladdy. But I got enough to hold me over for some fun times. Kerry Carpenter. Detroit. Autograph. So we got a sticker auto here. Some of these autos are on card, some are stickers. But if you get an auto out of your hobby box, feel fortunate. Joey says, thank God Striker's back. Well, thank God Joey's back. Sound like 1984? Yeah. That was the reference. Okay, we're flying through base. Come on, let's get through the base. Oh, that's a cool pose for Jazz. They kind of captured his essence, didn't they? I like Jazz. I want to see him have a bounce back year. He's a fun player to watch. Really good. He's really good. Just he's got to stay healthy. And I don't know if that's... I haven't heard any reports, but I think he might need to put on, maybe a good 10, 15, 20 pounds of muscle. Maybe that'll help. Goldie. We got a few golds out of here. Cesar Hernandez. Although, 1237 out of 2023. Gold card. Should have a gold stamp. Gunner. Julio. So Gunner and Julio are near each other. Seems to be. Quan's card's a cool pick, too. I don't know if I've noticed it yet. What are these all about? Michael Harris has got a horizontal. Are these checklists? Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah, got to get that Shohei in Independence Day. Yeah, that kind of captures Quan's essence too, doesn't it? Defensive stalwart. Adley's in there, and we got a backwards rainbow foil. Cruz. I feel like they did a pretty good job with the photography in this release. How about a credit card? Last box didn't have one, but this one. Pulled a 30-30 Jose Abreu gold. 1 in 1,200 odds. Wow. I'd like to see that 30-30 gold. Maybe it looks better in a parallel. I don't like the design as like a regular, but in a parallel it probably looks a lot better, doesn't it? Think Gunner will be real good? Yeah, I think so too. Aloha. Originally from Michigan. How you feeling about the Tigers this year? I'm feeling this is going to be our last year of suck for a while. Because, you know, get that Miggy contract off the books, start expanding the payroll a little bit. Got some young players coming up. Maybe buy a couple stars. Start competing. That's what I feel. There was a jumbo or hobby that had 6 autos in them. What? 302. See, that's what I want, Dave. I want them to have hot boxes more. Rather than just heritage purple hot boxes, I want them to have something like that nobody knows about, but it is actually a thing. Like a 6 auto box that nobody expects, and then you get one. You're just like, what is this? And I want it to be a planned out thing, but that they don't advertise. So maybe one per case, or maybe one every other case, or something. And they don't have to all be superstar, like all the same, you know, Trouts and Otanis and stuff. But I think that would be a good idea. So, Tops, if you're listening, which they should be. What do we got? Anything? Got O'Neal Cruz, rookie, nicely centered. And an update sample. How about a jumbo parallel? Yeah, I love it, Anthony. Jumbo parallel hot box. Yup. Love it. Hot boxes are so much fun, wouldn't they? It's all about perception. If you knew that you had a chance of getting a hot box, would it not make you possibly buy more? I'd be like, hey, at least a little bit. Even if it was just 1 out of 100 people like buy an extra box. I don't know. It would be more than that, but you know what I mean. It's all about getting people to buy more from a Tops or a Fanatic standpoint. So if you had an opportunity of getting a hot box, it's going to encourage you to maybe buy more. And also, if you do get one, you're going to be like, this is the greatest day of my life. And then you're going to be hooked. Here we go. Goldie. Tyrone Taylor. And then we got a rainbow foil. Oh, we just got as much in a hanger box as we did out of a whole hobby box. Dustin May. Suzuki. A-Rod. Schwarber. Quan rookie in there. And a bunch of base. Let's try this on for size. Can we get another purple Julio? I mean, what are we talking about here, people? We got a purple Julio out of the last one. Hot box with 6K autos. Call it the Striker Special. The Striker Nightmare Box. Maybe even a silver pack, hot packs. Ooh, now we're talking, guys. You see these ideas? Innovative. We're just spitballing here and coming up with great ideas. Hot silver packs, white hot silver packs. One per case. One of your silver packs per case is going to be white hot. It's going to have an auto in it, and every other card is going to be a parallel. How sick would that be? We got a white hot pack, ladies and gentlemen. And maybe you even know it, too. Maybe it's in it, like, when you open up your box, maybe it's white, like a white with flames on it or something. $44 cards. So what are they just buying these? Kevin, are they like just buying them when they're doing breaks? If they pull one, are they buying them off of the people? Is there like a bounty? Everybody check out Card Shells if you're looking for supplies, which we got a new flagship product out, so you probably are at the very least. Easy Glide soft sleeves. That's all I use. It'll change your life. 250K bounty. Yeah, I mean like per card though. Like if you're, imagine being a breaker and you're just going to be opening up like 100 cases or something, or maybe more. And you tell your people like, you know, whatever it might be, $100 bounty for if you pull the SP of a player that we don't have yet. Guaranteed $100 or whatever, break credit, whatever they want to do, whatever it's worth. Did you see Brett's PSA? No, I mean, I saw the thumbnail, but I haven't gotten a chance to watch. I'm so behind on all the YouTube stuff, man. I feel like I'm a week behind on YouTube. You like the Shohei Topps Chrome? I like all the Shohei stuff, man. He's such he's one of those players. Cunha, Soto, Tatis, Jazz, like these guys, Shohei, they just Bobby, Julio, there's something special about them, and they just take the best pictures. Like you just feel that they have a special energy about them. Shohei's got that thing going too, where it's like every photo you're just like, dude, this guy's crazy. You don't even need to know much about him. You can be like, that dude gets it done. Pena. Judge. We got a Royce Lewis purple. Julio, decently centered. Rookie debut. Torkelson, not bad. Pujols purple. Abrams purple. True rookie. Torkelson generation now. Straight up torque, nicely centered. See what I mean? I've been talking about this for a while, but it's not like the hobby stuff does not seem as bad with the centering, most of it, than those retail mega boxes. Oh, that's nice. That is a good hit right there. Rookie debut, Quan, numbered to 250. Aqua, the numbered cards are only one per box typically. You're either going to get a numbered card or an autograph, and they are desirable. Congratulations are in order for Jack. Like, dude, the Julio, even raw, I was trying to bid on one, like one of these Aqua ones, and it like the raw one I think was like a G. It was crazy expensive. Nice true torque purple. Been a good box. Think Hassel's making it to the show? I don't know if he's gonna be there yet. Tough to say. I think a lot of these guys, it's gonna be how they perform in spring training. Have they made that step? Have they made that leap? Did they crush it in the off season and stay prepared? Keep working out, keep working on your game, day in, day out, in the cages, working on agility training, working on your defense. Or did they take it easy and go on vacation, you know? Julio, generation now. Or did they go the Miguel Cabrera route and went on vacation to the Golden Corral? Kids, get in the car. We're going on vacay. Oh, are we going to Hawaii? We got a hotel right outside the Golden Corral. Chris with a 10-month says, posted a gold 4040 A-Rod on your Facebook page. Cool. Check out the Facebook post, ladies and gentlemen. I wonder. Hold on, let me find it. Right here. I can't stop laughing. Facebook post. Hit it. Hit it up. Like it. I love Golden Corral. Like, I'm not one to talk. I love a good buffet. But I'm not a world-class baseball player. She's getting a little glitchy. Anybody played the new Resurgence Warzone? Resurgence Island? Haven't been able to play it since the update. I'm looking forward to it though. Good rookies. 2022 Bowman Chrome is the release that we're on. Hobby Box is the format. Adrian Sugar Stay. Sugar Stay. First. Giant. Jacob. Is Pete Alonso a good player? No. He's a great player. Melendez, parallel, rookie parallel, numbered to 499. Going to Kansas City. A lot of people are big on Mr. Melendez, as they should be. Going to Brian. Got a Jason trio. Card Champs with a 13-month membership says, I hate the new numbering on 2023. Why? Just why? I know, man. They had it perfect. The gold stamp numbering, vivid, was great. Loved it. This year's, why? Hey, the Giants do have players. Yeah, that's why we gotta during these mixer breaks. That's why we gotta mix up the releases so that we can get some good players on teams that might not be there for the regular flagship type stuff. What are your thoughts on AJ Hinch? He's a good coach. He's just kind of handcuffed right now, and he, you can only do so much as a manager. You can only put your players in a position to succeed. They have to do the rest. He's good with prospects. He's a good manager, but you can only show them the door. They got to walk through. Samuel Zavala. Shimmer. Unnumbered Shimmer. Quan rookie. Kowser refractor. That one's going to be numbered. So our parallels are refractors out of this box. Interesting how that happens. Sometimes you get boxes and your autos are parallels, and then you get a couple additional parallels, and then, it is a parallel, but it's like the highest numbered. Yordani de los Santos, Pirate. Going to James. We got an Acuna first and a Hernandez. Moving on to the last box of the break, we got a Sapphire. Thank you for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. This is fun. I'm glad to be back. 2022 Bowman Draft Sapphire Edition. We're looking for a couple parallels out of here. David's Baseball Cards TV says, hey, Striker 23 Bowman design looks awesome. I'm going to have to check that out, David. I think I glanced at it, but I need to get another good look. That's going to be the next biggie, losing sleep kind of break for me, or kind of day. I love Bowman release day. Ooh, love it. Stevie says, just getting into the hobby. What's best, retail blasters? Well, it depends on the release. It's all different. Jumbo boxes happen to be the best format for 2023 Series 1, if that's what you're looking for. But then just... it's kind of a... can't really tell you. Just depends on what you're getting and what the price is relative to the release, relative to the format. So it's all over the place, brother. But if you're looking at 23 Series 1, jumbos are the best. Yeller. Mickey Romero. Going to Boston. Sean's got another one on the stage. Can't remember what the first one was. Schwarber. Boston Schwarber, is that what it was? Yep. Jackson Chiriot. Gino with a gifted. Thanks, Gino. What's up, Clinton? An orange. Whoa. Static Cling. Luis Angel Acuna orange, numbered to 25. Going to Texas. Robert. Sweet card. The oranges are amazing in a sapphire finish. Look at that thing. Making a push to 100,000 subs. It's an uphill battle, but together we can do it. If you haven't subscribed, consider doing it, please. And also, don't forget to hit the like. It matters. Jet Williams first. 14th overall pick for the Mets. I don't know, Amy. I don't know. Are you doing 2 breaks? Yeah, this is the second one. If you missed the first one, you're going to have to go rewind and watch the whole thing. And then when you're done, might as well just hit repeat. Watch it again. Let's shoot for 50K. Too low. Shooting for 100. Vaquero. Miller. And Amador. Something my grandma taught me. You always shoot for the moon. That way, if you only get halfway there, still a success. Okay, that's it, folks. Let me just double check. Yeah, that's it. And let's check out the hits. Acuna to 25, Romero to 99, Santos auto first. That's a Cowser to 499. Shagasti, first autograph. Stephen Kwan, numbered to 250. That's a Chrome rookie. Melendez rookie to 499. Kerry Carpenter autograph. Zach Davies vintage stock to 99. Vaughn Grissom, that's a silver pack rookie. Wander Franco, Ben Baller rookie. Kyle Hendricks, blue, Jared Walsh, orange to 25. And this has got to be the hot B. I love this card. Wow. What a glorious card. It's centered. It's color match. It's Ben Baller with a refractor finish, numbered to 75. Beautiful. And this is a sick card too. Look at that Trout. Man, you get one of these per box. Freddie Freeman Gold to 50. The 87 is killer. With the wood grain back, yeah. Moustakas to 50. Julio, even the Julio base. Man, I mean, it's the 87, but the 87 base without the parallel looks really good. Schwarber green. Kaiser to 199. Sorry, yeah, 199. We got Michael Grove here to 199 and Mookie Betts manufactured relic. And that is it. All right, guys, this was fun. I got a lot of work to do, but if I can get it all done, there's a small possibility we do one tomorrow. If I can't get it done, then we'll just do it the next day. What's today? Wednesday? So if not Thursday, then we'll do a couple more Friday. Thanks for watching. I will catch you all later.